So morning. Yeah. Um, what is it? Sunday. Um, Something like the 8th of February, 2026. And yeah, I'm just doing a wee reflective check-in because I've not done one for ages. Yeah, and I guess I'm just thinking it's a lovely morning, spring morning, bit chilly but nice. I've got a bit of a tickly cough, but getting there, a bit of a runny nose, but it's amazing just to kind of listen to the birds and just to get the vibe. Yeah, and what I've been doing this morning, well, I've just got up super early, as I tend to do. Um, but yeah, I was just writing my book, so that was good. So just kind of grinding away at that now, so that's quite inspiring. Yeah, listening to some tunes, reflecting on the week. It was a particularly good Thursday and Friday. Just because I had some very cool outcomes with some of my clients, um, and that was really nice to see, and it gave me a real buzz where people have got better and from like complicated difficulties, and it's really nice to see people relieved from their anxieties and depression stuff, and um, feeling like they're free again as such, or free for the first time even sometimes. So yeah, really nice, really rewarding. Um, why I do the job, and that's why I really enjoy it actually. Um, but yeah, so that was really nice. And then really today, what have we got on? We've got going to the basketball in the sun and that. Taking a long walk this morning. My knee's not great still. It's not been great for a while actually. But it is what it is, and it's a mysterious thing slightly, because the pain travels around a little bit, goes to my ankle sometimes. So I think the key feature of it all is to knock on with the weight loss. It's been a bit of an epic journey since the summer when I was grinding out the challenge, which was good. And at the moment I'm about 125 kilos, thereabouts, 124, 125. So yeah, so it's come, I guess, from the summer to now is about 8-9 kilos or something, which is nice. A long way to go still to some extent, but really maybe not as well, because my muscle mass is quite high, so I'm a big lad, so yeah, I think I'll have to reassess that again once I'm down a bit more. So, what about it? Yeah, so basically, I've been doing carnivore mostly since about October, November, something like that. Mostly carnivore anyway, apart from Christmas and New Year and Sunday now. I have Sunday dinner um, with the family and that, which is nice. So yeah, so then other than that, I do relatively clean carnivore. So it's like eggs, meat, and fish, with some butter and some seasonings as well, a wee bit, which is good. I feel really good off that. I feel like I've got less pain in my knee and in my back and my hands and all sorts. And I feel like my inflammation has gone down a lot. My stomach's shrunk. I can now fit trousers that I couldn't fit before, so I can wear my whole wardrobe now, which is amazing. um, which is funny that I would always have optimistic trousers, or optimistic tops, but now I can actually fit them all again, which is very nice. But I would account that mainly to carnivore, because I've not done huge amounts of exercise, and I've not been counting calories either. It's just more the high fat carnivore, or higher fat carnivore, which seems to create satiety and not make me like go into like carb and sugar crashes and spikes and all that. Yeah. So and then the other side of things is working on reducing my cortisol, stress hormones, because I think that that's something that is really important and actually a factor in me having a visceral fat, you know. So I'm really taking that to task, you know. Got my you know, essential oils, got my what do you call them? You know, the incense sticks and all of that. Being a bit more mindful, really noticing more often throughout the day whenever it's getting out of hand, where I'm kind of in an escalatory process of like getting a bit wired and being a bit like, okay, is this a good wired, or is this a getting, you know, pressing on the cortisol stress hormone wired? And if it is, then we need to switch it up and reframe things or kind of calm ourselves down. Because it's that thing where we just kind of normalize it and just think it's nothing, but actually maybe it's contributing to having visceral fat, you know? So yeah, what else? Yeah, just yeah, I'm probably going to do a water fast this week to try and help with my knee pain, because whenever I've done a fast, it's reduced pain across the board, which is great, you know. A little bit worried in the sense that, like, usually by about day 2, I'm kind of not really needing much sleep and kind of feeling kind of ultra productive, which is fine. But sometimes, you know, it's nice to have a decent sleep, isn't it? So, but I think you need less sleep when you're fasting or if you're doing carnivore. I've noticed that as well. What else? Yeah, so I'm going to give that the best bash, really, is and I think that that would have obviously a good effect on the weight as well, which is going to help the knee anyway, isn't it? And I'm really targeting the visceral fat really now, yeah. So it's kind of strange, you know, I'm at like 20% body fat, but it's all on the visceral, you know, it's all on the stomach. So 20% body fat, but you know, it's all there. And what I was also done is I've mixed it up and I'm doing kettlebells, less walking and that mileage now, more about 40, 50, 60 kilometers a week, and more doing I just do like kettlebells and farmers carry, because I get all a bit confused with weights and I'm a bit like what I'm meant to be doing. So I think I like to keep it simple, which is just pick up the kettlebells and do you know, a big bunch of reps, and 5 or 10 minutes I just do even, but consistently, and that feels really good actually. Yeah, that feels really good. And then I rinse the sauna and stuff like that, of course. But yeah, so it feels good. It's really nice that it's going to be spring again soon. It's kind of like we just get sick of winter and spring comes, and then we get sick of the summer and autumn comes. So the seasons are really nice. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Rabbits jumping around, sheep jumping around, birds. Beautiful, beautiful dawn. Beautiful dawn. I'll just show you a wee bit more of the dawn, which is over here. It's pretty intense and amazing. And yeah, it's nice. I guess I'm contemplating what I'm going to grow in the garden, what I'm planting. I've just planted some raspberry canes. I've got some black currants to plant in there as well. I'm going to be a bit more like less kind of volume, more kind of targeted growing of vegetables and stuff this summer. It gets all a bit much and a bit untidy, so I'm just going to keep it simple and do some herbs and stuff, and also flowers. I'm really keen on flowers now. I want to do more flowers. I've ordered a bunch of flowers, cosmos and different coloured sunflowers. I'm also going to be doing a bit of that in work, where I'm going to do a compassion focus group exercise where we plant seeds in that, because you know, people just benefit from looking after plants. It's an external focus thing where you're also thinking about something else, caring for something else, which activates caring mode and stuff like that. So And I had a couple of clients that were just really benefited from just looking after a plant, you know. It's amazing the positive impact, and it's always been a positive impact for myself. Um, Doing allotments when I was at uni, doing allotments when I had a stressy job in the prisons. Um, yeah, it's really nice to just kind of get grounded and do a mindful exercise, think about other things and textures. You know, you get benefits even from the bacteria in the soil and all sorts of, I believe. So, yeah, um, good times, good times. Grateful, happy for my clients, and that makes me happy. You know that they've done well, and what else? Yeah, just that's it really. Yeah, the hips a lot better recently, which is good, which I account to carnivore. The lower back's a lot better. I think that's possibly due to me mobilizing a lot more, not sitting for hours and hours on end. I get up every hour, like walk around, do a bit of stretching, maybe even a kettlebell. The kettlebell helps with that as well. So the final thing at the moment is the knee. What can I say? You know, it'll obviously help if I take some weight off more, and also the fasting should help with that. I think, hopefully, anyway. Um, you know, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to continue with my walk, and I hope you have a lovely day. And whoever's watching it, you know, whatever you're working on, it's totally doable. You just got to kind of one foot in front of the other, or small actions, lead to big results eventually. And it's just thinking, what do you want to do for the rest of the day, and how are you going to spend your lovely spring day? Have a good one, yeah?